IRP, and we are back in the K5 Championship for the finale race in the Silver Crown for the 5 Crown Series. So, capping it off with the actual Silver Crown here at IRP. Really hot track, at least it was in practice, like 138 track temp or something, which is extremely slick. I am not feeling very fast. Just running the set Nick sent, which is one that someone sent on the Discord earlier. And I am really struggling to get any sort of speed out of it. I was struggling even more with the default set. I thought, when I joined the session, I thought default would be okay, but it really did not feel very good. It was extremely tight, and the gearing was all wrong. But this one is like the opposite. It's extremely wobbly and loose. But maybe it'll be more stable as the track temp changes. 6.52 is my fastest lap by far, but only puts us P7. Didn't drop fuel or anything because it's actually more stable with a little bit more fuel in it. We got like 15 gallons in it, I think. Can we get a better run out of 4? Well, we were going to.
There's the flag. It's over.
Oh well. P7's alright. There's a 0.4 and 0.5s up there, but that's my first P6 or 0.6 that I had run. And we're dropping to 8th, which is exactly where we were in practice. But we beat a handful of people. It looks like we beat Billy, if that is his second lap. It is, so that's good. We beat Billy. Could have maybe gone a slight bit faster on the second lap if we hadn't clipped the wall, but it was pushing pretty tight there. And we were probably going to get it no matter what. But same format as all the other races. We got the heat for 10 laps, then consolation race for 20, and then the feature for 40. So we will... Wesley says he has 38 gallons in it, and he just ran a 0.4, so I don't know. Looks like we're going to be in heat number 2, so I will cut the video here and jump back in. Once we get to our heat, hopefully we'll have a clean heat race, and hopefully this heat race coming up will be fairly clean. And should be some really fun racing. This is a super fun car. Hopefully I can figure out some speed, because I'm not feeling too comfortable, but once we get in traffic, it'll be a whole different beast. We may want it way looser, otherwise it'll be tough to make any passes. We'll see how it goes. Let's get to the heat race and have a good race. Alright, we're getting ready to roll off for our heat race. Heat race number 1 was nice and clean. Looked like it might have been tough to pass, though. People were talking in chat about how much fuel they qualified with, and I went ahead and doubled how much fuel we had in it. We had 15 gallons in it, I put 30 in there, just for a little bit more added stability. We'll see if that helps. If it doesn't work and we drop and do terrible, then we will reboot the setup or reload it. I also changed the ride height a little bit, the spring offset for the rear end. That was probably a bad idea, but I don't know. We'll see. Starting here in 4th, which is probably good, up on the high side here. Need to be real careful entering the corner with
we're going green next time. Bye.
37 of Ash in front of us, because I was overdriving entry quite a bit in practice. And we need to be careful getting on throttle, especially down the straightaways. It really wants to wobble, and if you bounce this thing into the wall, it can flip and do all sorts of crazy stuff just like the sprint car.
Get ready.
So we need to be careful and hopefully slot in and get us a good race. We got Alan just to our inside and Logan leading us to the green here. Hopefully we do okay. I think everyone makes it to the main, so no worries there. But we still want to be clean here.
Green, green, green. We have 10 to go.
Get a decent start. Looks like we'll be able to slot into 4th if I can get it off the corner.
All clear, all clear.
Okay. Man, it's tight. We got the weight jacker at 5. We could probably move that down. It's probably tighter on entry because I've got so much extra fuel in it, and I overdrove that massively and nearly slammed the wall. Let's try and not do that again. Might have had some contact behind us. Brett is on pit road, unfortunately. Hopefully we didn't cause anything. Whoever was behind us couldn't really look down at F3, but they really had to check up when I nearly slammed the wall over driving it. Looks like they're just going to drive away from us up ahead. I have not really gotten into a groove yet.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 21.5.
I do like the way 30 gallons feels down the straight. Feels a lot more stable, but I feel like I'm way tighter through the corners now. Just no turn. Let's go ahead and move that weight jacker. At least back to 0. Way tighter than it was. Could be track temp changes as well. I didn't check that.
This is less than optimal.
Nice and smooth on the throttle. Once I get to the center though, it just stops turning and I can't get off the corner. I think we're going to drop it back to 15. Felt like in qualifying I could manage it without it getting too loose. I just couldn't go full throttle really. Alan getting squirrely there, full throttle as the fuel burns off. And it just won't turn. You'd think it'd get tighter the less fuel you put in it though, so I don't know. Maybe we just need to... Maybe it was the shock collar offset I adjusted. Maybe that made it a lot worse.
2 laps to go.
We got 2 laps to go, trying to keep the pressure on Alan. If he has another big loose moment, we might have a shot. But if he keeps it clean, probably don't.
White flag, 1 more lap.
White flag's in the air. Maybe sneak to his outside. It's not close enough though, it looks like. He's gonna keep it and bring it home 3rd. We get 4th. Good clean race though. Had we not had those couple of really tight moments off the corner, we might have been close enough that whole time to be able to race him for that spot, but just fell off right after the start and could not get it to turn. So we'll be jumping straight into the B main here. I'm gonna not save this. I'm gonna reload. I think it's either one of those. I'm gonna put it back to 30 gallons, but I'm gonna keep... I'm not gonna mess with the shocks there. Maybe this will feel good. I also messed with the stagger, which is probably a bad idea. That probably made it worse. Alright. 18 go to the main, and it looks like we've got 19 drivers, so one person's going to miss out. So we got to make sure we don't wreck.
The estimated SOF is 2,545.
We got the weight jacker at 0. We are starting 8th, and there's nobody in front of us yet.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Waiting on people to get to the grid.
Final car to grid.
The 20 laps here, we're starting P8.
Everyone's gridded.
We got the 30 gallons in it. See how that feels. If it starts feeling really tight from the get-go, we can move that weight jacker. I think it's going to feel better now, though. We just reloaded the set that had the better ride height and stagger, which I think will help us. We were feeling okay there those last couple laps. I started gaining on Allen again, but it took me way too long to get to where I could feel like I could drive it off the corner. Because first 5 laps, first half of the race, I was just unable to get it to turn. So let's see if we fare any better here. At least starting on the outside still. I think that definitely helped us that last race. We kept our track position. Finally at 0 there. Wesley won the first heat race, so he will start from pole here. He also got the pole. Now he's finally rolling off.
Let's hit the cars. Make them last the rest of the race. Alright, man. Line up on the outside road now. Pit road is closed.
Now let's see how we fare for 20 laps here. We got Allen just ahead of us.
It's the 7 car.
See if we can get to a spot where we can feel comfortable and start actually being close enough to try and make passes. Or race somebody at least. But the 10-lap race, not a lot of time to do anything, really. We just had to... I just had to feel comfortable with the car, and I finally got that way the last 2 laps or so. Well, let's try and stay in the rhythm here before we get going. We got Shane to our inside there, and Laura in the 46, looking pretty fast as well. Nick just ahead of Shane.
Get ready.
And we got Kevin just behind us, so let's keep it stable here. Make sure we can turn off the corner. Slow down for the corners in time. See when Wesley goes. He goes now. Pretty early. We get a fairly decent jump, but so does everyone else around us.
Go get him. Got one inside.
Nearly overdrove it into the back of Allen. He was braking a little bit earlier than I expected.
Clear low, clear low.
We lost a couple spots there, but that's okay.
Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line.
We got back to the outside here.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Somebody's up on the wall ahead.
Stay high.
Just pulled it off the wall. I think that's Logan. Yeah, he's got the momentum back.
Still there? Hold your line.
Oh, and Allen entered low and slid up just a little bit, maybe a little side contact, but they keep it together.
Clear low.
Allen makes the pass on him as well. We move into 7th, feeling okay. Now I want to run a little bit lower on entry just so we take the danger of clipping that wall out of it.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Don't run into anybody.
One, just hit the fastest lap. 21.
Ooh, a little loose down there on that seam. Keeping it that low off the corner. Maybe the same thing here if we're not careful.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Getting faster. Got a little gap behind us. They're racing too wide a little bit. There I get on throttle just a bit too much. Or too abruptly at least, and that caught it sideways. Logan trying to look to the inside on Allen, see if he can make that pass back. He's going to go for a big slider, which he was not able to get to stick. But we're not going to have the momentum to get to his outside. He's got a little right fender damage as well. I'm clipping that wall.
The leader just did a 21.45.
We're basically running right where we qualified and right where we were practicing speed-wise. But we're close to Logan and Allen here. Maybe we can take advantage. Also a chance anybody else might clip the wall. Shane got it a couple times there. Logan with the big slider.
Outside.
Alan crosses him over, gets it back.
Stay low. Stay low.
We got to go down here. It's going to be very tight. And here comes Billy
Stay
just
low.
behind us.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Outside. You're clear high, clear
We
high.
keep him at bay though. Oh,
Got one
and
inside.
Billy throwing it down there. Wasn't ready
Stay
for
high.
that.
All clear, all clear.
Luckily we hold on to that. Front group's driving away from us though as we're all racing. Gonna be at halfway next lap. We try and get better, smoother exits off the corner.
10 to go.
10 laps to go. As I said, we're loose.
Inside.
Logan looking for the slider again. He gets there. He takes the line.
Clear low, clear low.
But Allen able to cross back underneath him and complete it just as quickly.
Inside. Still there.
Nearly to the outside of Logan
Clear
there.
low, clear low.
Just too tight off the corner to make
Believe
that
it's
stick though.
21.581.
This is some intense racing right here. Trying to hold it together. Oh, Allen got loose. That got Logan to his outside. Just snuck the nose there. He's going to fight there. That's going to give us a chance to sneak there as well. We're just so tight up here. Got to be careful of hitting that wall.
20 minutes to go. Inside.
Oh, we got
All
the
clear, all clear. Got one inside. All clear,
got the
all
inside call, but then he came up a
Still
little bit
there.
more still, and I got scared. Didn't want to hook him.
Clear. All clear, all clear.
Put myself in the wall. Probably could have stayed in it, but looked like he was still coming up. Did not want to cause a wreck, but nearly just wrecked Billy
This is
and
Rick,
myself.
come on.
Now we got to try and hold off Billy. I don't know if we're going to get back to Allen. And even if we do, I don't know how we'll make the pass. Getting pretty loose off the corner now. Gotta hang on to it. Maybe it would be better with 5 weight jacker in it like it had. Billy looking to try that inside again.
All right, man. 2 to go.
Only 2 laps to go. Just nothing anybody can do here.
21.674.
I had the opportunity, but put it in the wall. Trying to avoid a wreck. Billy got big loose off the corner there. I think we're coming to
All right,
white.
man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go.
We're all over the place. Couple more smooth corners. We might want to put even more fuel in it because it's starting to get squirrely. And we got to do another 20 laps after this in the main. I was feeling pretty out of control there. Ooh.
There's the flag. It's over.
That was tough. Tough racing there.
Great job, driver.
Had a chance to make the pass, but after that, just couldn't do anything. Luckily, we were able to hold off Billy. Come away with a 7th place. Not too bad.
Race control scoring has ended.
Or the tires. Pretty much new. I think we'll put more fuel in it for the main. Try and keep it stable for longer. And maybe try and loosen it up just a touch. So we can get a little bit more turn on entry. And that'll be that. And I will cut here, and we'll be back for the 40-lap feature. Okay.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
We are getting ready to roll off for the feature. 40 laps here. I have put the fuel at 45 gallons, which will allow us to do 172 laps. But I think that'll keep it more stable. I don't think it's really hurting speed-wise much. I changed the stagger again. The track temp is down to like 107 or 105, so that should really tighten things up, and I think that probably was why we were getting tight there. The track temp is just continually going down as the sun sets. So I've loosened it overall a little bit with the stagger, but I got the weight jacker back to 0. I tested in warm-up -5. That was a little bit too loose, but overall it felt pretty good. But I'm keeping it at 0 here to start with. We can move that as this race goes along if we feel like we need to. But I think this could work out okay. And in practice we were still 8th fastest, 7th fastest, pretty much the exact same thing we've been the whole time. But now we're starting on the inside. We got Billy to our outside, as well as Alan and Kevin just behind us, Dan just on his outside. And with the invert, Wesley goes all the way back to P4, so it'll be interesting to see if he can work his way up. He's definitely been the fastest so far. Let's have ourselves a good one, 40 laps here. Try and hang on. It's going to be tough. Shane on the pole, I believe.
Green, green, green.
See everybody launching a lot quicker than us, but I think that's probably the fuel.
Got one outside. Stay low. Still there.
Ooh, Alan came up in front of Billy there. He had to check up.
Stay low.
Nearly get that bottom line to work. Not going to have any room to slot in here yet.
Still there. Hold your line.
Might be able to make this pass on Billy. Surprisingly.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there. Hold your line.
Not quite there. It's a little tighter off of 4 than anywhere else.
Still there.
No room to slot in behind
Stay
Dan
low.
either.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Really, our only
Outside.
option is to make this pass.
Still there. Hold
Nick
your
up
line.
there running real low.
Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh,
Clear high,
Billy
clear
overdrove
high.
it.
The
Caught the
car
wall a
is
little bit. This is our
Just
chance.
hit the fastest lap. 20.857.
All right, we got lucky there. Got lucky there. Now we got our preferred lane. Let's see if we can catch up to Alan at all.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
It'll be really hard to make any passes. We pretty much just had to get lucky like that. It's pretty tight again already. Watch that wall.
That was your fastest lap of the
Might need to
session.
move the brake or the weight jacker to -5. Might need to try and set up a pass on Allen. He got a little bit tight there.
Outside. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 20.954. Got one outside.
Oh my gosh,
Clear
we
high,
nearly
clear
spun
high.
out.
Outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
That is unfortunate. That's going to get Billy back by us.
Stay low.
Possibly Dan as
Clear
well.
high, clear high.
You got a chance to slot in here in front of him. Trying to get a run on the inside so we could have a chance to clear Allen on entry. 2, 3, but that did not work. Let's see if Billy can set anything up. He's going to go for the low spot here. We overdrive it. That's going to get Dan nearly to our inside. So tough to pass. Billy's trying for that slider. He overcooked it just a little bit there.
Clear high. Too wide there. All clear, all clear.
So tough. You gotta do moves like that to try and make passes, but if you overcook them, you just pay for it so much. Looks like he's back in 9th. Not too far behind still, so he could come back up here. We try and make the pass on Allen if we can. Catch up to Logan. I don't know if there's single file restarts. I expect not, or double file. I expect not double file. See if we can get a pass done without it getting loose. Just got too tight that time.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 21.246.
Maybe sneak to his outside here. Dangerous to do that though. Got Dan breathing down our neck. But nowhere for me to go. You could try a slider, but you saw the danger with that. With Billy. Nothing we can quite do. Logan trying to slide her up there. He's not able to get it cleared. You gotta be so aggressive throwing it in. But if you're too aggressive, you just slide up and hit the wall like Billy did. Very, very difficult to find the right balance for that move. We get a bit wiggly there off the corner. Danger to hit that wall. You got Brett on the inside behind us, it looks like, moving forward. That's interesting. Looks like he's making passes down there.
Outside.
See if we can get something to work down here.
Still there.
This gets too tight on exit, especially in 4. Maybe it'd be better in 2.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, outside.
Not quite. This is just going to get Dan to us again.
Still there, hold your line. All clear, all clear. The leader just did a 21.335. Got one outside. Still there.
Whoa, and Logan loose. He's in the grass.
All clear, all clear.
He gets it back on track. I might have cut Dan off there. I don't know. I was looking at Logan.
Got one inside. Stay high.
We all survive it though, at least.
All clear. Inside. Stay high.
Logan is able to save that and keep it going straight.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. All right, man. 20 to go.
That allows us to get around his outside. We're not quite clear yet, though.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
He's going to try and slide in front of Dan if he can. See if we can catch back up to Allen. We've got 6th place at the moment.
Car 95.
Somebody way low up there. 95 is taking the lead. That is Nick. Is he going to win his finale race? We're only just past halfway here. Logan has slotted in behind us. We know how quick he is. Don't think we'll be holding him off. Need to try and make this pass on Allen. I just cannot get anything to work. I'm not close enough to throw it in for a slider, I don't think.
Inside. All clear, all clear. Outside.
Oh, we didn't clear him.
Stay low, there's a car on the high
That was just a
side.
bad attempt.
Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Stay low.
Never going to get this to work.
You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside.
Well, he got a little loose there.
Stay low. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Come on.
Stay low. There's
Just
a car
can't
on the
quite
high
clear him. Maybe this time? No. We got a
side.
lap
Stay low,
car
there's a
here.
on the high side.
Could help us.
You're on the bottom 3 wide. Got one outside. 2 wide there. You're clear high, clear high.
That helped us.
Like,
We gave just enough room for 2 lanes. He had to back off a little bit. Woo, that was lucky. That was lucky. Gives us P5. Good hard racing right there. Woo! Let's see how long it takes Logan to get by him. Looks like he got by him pretty quickly, so he's going to be knocking on our door here in a second. So maybe a short-lived P5, but
1.142.
we somehow got there. 10 laps to go. Logan's just got so much more speed through the corner. Through the center, he's just got so much more turn. 2 wide ahead of us.
Alright, man, that car is a lap down.
Oh, that is Jarek a lap down. Oh, we get loose.
Outside.
Gosh dang it. Alright, let's get him by us.
You're clear high, clear high.
It's not what we needed there. Try and keep it together. Hold off Billy. And don't get loose anymore. You get so loose out of turn 2, and then extremely tight in 4. Jarek holding the high groove, which isn't the preferred line here for
Got
lap
one
cars.
outside. All clear, all
But we
clear.
clear him off the corner. We're able to slide up to the preferred line on exit here, so that's fine. Good timing for us that time. Billy gets by him as well. Everybody else looks like. Billy is getting up here quickly. We only got 5 laps to go. We got to try and hold him off. It's going to be hard for him to get to our outside, and I think that
This is less than optimal.
will be the place he's going to want to go for the pass. But if he can get a slider, he might have a shot. And he could end up getting close enough to do that. There's no cars around us anymore, so he's got plenty of room for it. But he also did that earlier and hit the wall, so he may not want to do that again. Only thing we need to worry about is being smooth here and not letting him catch up, if we can. Take away a 6th place after being not 6th fastest the whole time. We probably weren't going to be able to hold off Logan for that many laps with how much quicker he is. He hasn't pulled away too much yet, but
2 laps to go.
He's still a lot faster. But unfortunate that we had to give it up to him by getting real loose as we overdrive it there. We got 2 to go. Just need no big loose moments like we had, and he shouldn't be able to catch us.
Alright, man. White flag at the line.
And this is going to be an all-green session. We didn't have any cautions in any of the heat races or the B main or the feature. Super clean, hard racing in the Silver Crown, as is so often the case. We're going to come away with a 6th place. I will take that. That was a tough battle there. That was a tough one for sure.
It's over.
Good race to everybody.
There you go, man.
Great race to Logan and Billy and Alan and Dan there for a little while. Dan fell off a little bit, it seemed like. He fell back to 11th. He was doing really good. Right behind us. And who ended up winning that thing? Nick? Yeah. He did. Great job to him. 93-94 for us on the tires, which was one worse on both tires than Nick. I think the fuel was fine. Maybe we were a little bit slower at the start there, getting going. But that was not a big deal. So tough to make a pass, though. Just, you had to do those sliders and hope it sticked. Or stuck, I guess, would be the correct past tense of that. But I just never could get close enough, and then the one time I did get a run out of the corner out of turn 4, I tried to throw it in, and I just didn't even come close to clearing them. Just stayed side by side. But finally, we had a lap car, and I could kind of use the lap car as a pick to make that pass. We'll take a look at that. I want to see when we hit the wall trying to get around Allen in the B main, which I think is going to be up here. Let's see if that was him coming up or me just thinking he's coming up and putting myself on the wall. He might have just been like wobbling like it gets on full throttle. Like, I'm trying to follow Logan here because he did the slider. I kind of got the nose there, but not super. Yeah, he does a move there, but he leaves just barely enough room. And I'm trying to back out of it a little bit and move slightly to the right. And that ends up just clipping the wall. But thankfully we keep it going. We don't spin out or flip. And we even hold off Billy right there. Alright, let's take a look at the feature. Take a look at when we passed Allen as well, if that doesn't pop up here. I don't know if there's going to be any... No car contacts, but there were some wall taps from a couple people. Kevin, this may even be a little tougher than the sprint car if you're on a controller like Kevin. Because this thing was really wobbly, but sprint car, I don't know. That's about the toughest car you could ever find. Jarek in the all chrome there. Here's the slider that Billy tried. He's trying to get it to turn, just overcooks it slightly. But he's able to come back, and he passes Allen at the end and gets close to us, but we are able to keep him back behind us, thankfully. We got Chad here in the 13. He just clips the wall on exit there. Keeps it going straight, though. Here he is on the inside of the 21. Bruce overdriving the center just a little bit. It's so easy to do that, but see how tough it is to pass even after he did that a little bit. The inside is just so tight you can't get anything. Dan getting a bit wobbly and then overdriving the entry there and tapping the brakes, which jumps it sideways. And he's trying to get back going there. And this is after the checkered. Little tap from Wesley there to congratulate Nick. Let's take a look at when we passed Alan. Close to the end there, and we're not going to be able to see it on lap times probably. We'll just take a look at when Alan's still ahead of us. It was definitely within the last 15 laps. Just trying to get the pass done on the bottom. We were holding to his inside for a little while. Nearly got clear of him. He was getting a little bit loose on exit, I think, a couple times. And Logan's trying to follow him to get around me, and then he switches to the inside. And then the lap car helping us out big time up top. We definitely left enough room there, but that was just the worst place for Alan to catch that lap car, because turn 4 was so tight the whole time anyway, and he's just trying to get it to turn to keep it off that lap car, and he had to lift a little bit, and that just gave us enough to get around him. And then Logan follows too, and I think Alan, he fell off a little bit after this point. Looked like he just overdrove it there, got behind Billy. That was a tough battle there. I was trying forever to try and make the pass. Finally, we were able to set up pick a little bit and catch that lap car in the perfect spot for us. And get the pass done. A good race in there. I wish we could have held off Logan a little bit better than we did. We just got loose that one time, and I couldn't keep it going straight right there. And that got him to our outside and around us. He was going to pass us anyway, but it would have been better to have a little bit of a fight. A good race. 0x for us. Only a couple incidents throughout the whole field. And we get 6th place. Had a chance for top 5 almost. So that was a good one. Good way to cap off the season. A couple good paved tracks or paved races in some really tough but fun cars, and get some really good, hard, and clean racing on the league. So lots of fun. Looking forward to seeing what's next and having some more fun with everybody, because I really enjoyed this series. It was really difficult in the dirt stuff, especially once we got to the higher powered stuff, but that was a fun experience anyway, and just trying to figure out ways to get around the track. And I think we got a little bit better as each race went along and each session went along. And these last two were definitely fun as well, like I said. So that's it for this season. Thanks for watching.